Hi, this is Reverend Sean, the Basic Buddhist, and we're going to go over the 5 precepts. We talked about doing the 3 refuges to become an official Buddhist and to really commit to yourself, not to others really, that you're being a Buddhist, but you take on these 5 precepts. These are not the commandments because they're not given from someone else. We step up to them. We kind of commit to working on these 5 basic things. Now, precepts change for different kind of levels. As you get further on, you become a minister, there's 10 precepts. And as you become a monk, there can be 270 something of them, or a nun even has more than that. So it's quite a lot of rules. Some of the rules, all you have to do is like, well, okay, I messed up. Let me try to do better on the next one. And I'll explain more about those. We'll go over them one by one at a later time, but today let's go over the basic 5 precepts that we take as a when we commit to become a Buddhist or a Buddhist type of person. So, number 1 is refrain from. Notice we say refrain. It's not thou shalt not, and it's not I will not. It's refrain from taking a life. Now, I word them a little bit differently than you may have seen or you may see, and that's because it helps me understand. Okay, taking a life doesn't mean just killing, because what if you just plucked the wings off of a fly? You took its life. It doesn't die. It just eventually will die, but you didn't directly kill it, right? So also, you refrain from taking a life in any way possible. Number 2, you refrain from taking that which is not given to you. So if you find something on the street, you shouldn't take it. You know, it wasn't given to you. It has to be given by someone who actually owned it, so that would make sense too, right? So we try to work on those kind of things. And we don't try to find loopholes in these. And it's very easy to find loopholes. You're not trying to find a loophole to get out of it. You're trying to find closing loopholes to stay in it. Lives a better life. Number 3, refrain from sexual misconduct and sexual acts that cause suffering of you or others. Okay, if you're consenting adults and yada yada yada, we'll talk about that one. That's a sticky one, but we'll get to it later. Number 4 is refrain from harmful speech, not just false speech. Because if a guy comes in here and says he's looking for you, and I'm going to chop his head off, well, I don't want to say, well, I can't lie, so I'll tell him he's sitting over there. Right? Then I'm attributing to more suffering. So I need to think about that, and maybe silence might be the best answer. I don't know. Then you get into some other issues, but we'll get into those at a later time. And the 5th one is refrain from intoxicants, or refrain from things which make you become heedless. What's heedless mean? That means you can't think straight. You don't have your wits about you. So if you have some of something, okay, and it causes you to be a little nervous or less nervous, or it changes your mood or changes your emotion, we try not to do those things because we want to be clear-headed. We want to be completely present. We're really striving to be present in this moment right now. That's the important part. So if we're taking something that's making us not that way, and we're talking also all of these mind-expanding drugs, they do the same thing. You're not heedless with those. You're not heedful, I should say. You are heedless with those. You are not in control. Okay, so it's very important. Now, there's a use for some of those things. There's a use for them as medicines. There's a use for them in other ways, but in this context, no. Okay, and that does include alcohol, tobacco, medicines. If they make you heedless, you got to look at how you're using them. Okay, because that can make you foul up all the other ones. So anyway, this is just a quick couple minutes on the 5 precepts. We'll add it to the other ones that we have, the 4 Noble Truths, the Eightfold Path, and all of the other things we're doing, the 3 poisons and the 5 aggregates and the 5 hindrances and all of those kind of things. So keep watching, subscribe down there, and leave me a comment. Or send me information. Tell me if I'm doing okay, if you like these or you don't. Let me know. Talk to you later. Take care. Be good. Make a good world. Okay, that's what it's all about. Make a good world for yourself. Make a good world for the rest of us.